Hey, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Darren, better known as Super.
It's your boy Antonius Maximus.
Yeah, y'all like what it do world, so one and only, big homie, AG.
Brown or white, hen or gin.
Everybody tell the truth
When you 3 shots in. Brown or white, hen or gin.
the Rotel start tasting like steak.
When you 3 shots in.
That's it, baby, yeah. Okay.
I'll give it a regular Remy.
Gotta be careful when you go that one.
I don't drink regular Remy.
Oh, my bad. What brand you drink?
1730, yeah.
These niggas cheating. What up, world? It's the one and only, big homie, AG with the originals.
Hey, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Darren, better known as Super.
Woo-hoo!
It's your boy Antonius Maximus.
Okay.
I ain't gonna get it this time. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Niggas cheating on these dominoes all motherfucking ready.
Man, they taking too long to play.
Hey. I didn't even know it got camera back around over here. Y'all playing amongst yourselves.
yeah.
I'll throw my hand in if y'all want me to play.
You cheating and shit. Hey,
You
man.
cheating. Shot number one right
Shot
there.
number one. Hey, shot number one brought to us today by.
This is that Martell. That sounds like it's a kid toys or something. But it's good as fuck. And that's that VSOP.
I like-
heard?
Most niggas named Martell smart as fuck. So, shout out to Martell. Them niggas, I mean, they go with computers and shit. I promise.
They fix broken iPhone.
Yeah.
And they could build you a iPad out of raw materials too.
All right, man. Straight to business today. First shot of the day.
First shot of the day.
Hey man, I was watching this podcast. It's one of my favorite ones. It's 85 South.
Okay.
With
yeah.
Chico Bean, DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. We like the great value version of this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the great value Chico
Where you
Bean
at?
apparently at. They at the house. I got contacts in right now.
Where my glasses at?
The first episode,
They
y'all
fuck
go
with
watch that. I had
the glasses fuck with
Hey, we gonna edit them on some glasses. And we gonna put a side by side.
Glasses.
Who AG?
For me?
Who you?
I'm the fat DC Young Fly. I'm DC Can't Fly.
So I guess I'm Carlos Miller.
Yeah.
If a female is down, you know what I'm saying, financially down, and she having sex with a man that's, you know, up, then that's poor vagina management.
Whoa. Define.
I got.
Define vagina management.
You know, they was a little bit more.
No.
Yeah.
It's been defined up.
So they was
I'm
financially.
up. I can pay my bills on time.
You doing better than her.
You doing better than
You
her?
doing better than her.
I personally like
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I personally like it like that. Cause I like to be the man.
But they saying that that's poor.
What vagina management?
management.
Okay, sure.
Look at her. Hey, roll the clip. We gonna let's roll
I
it.
ain't never seen it.
Everybody can see
somebody
it.
can see
Hey,
it.
but listen.
And I'm still like,
I want to see it.
Hey,
what the fuck?
my boy Chico Bean, he
Went
went
in.
in. Went in. With the truth. Roll the clip though.
We see you flowing.
What's proper
We see the potential.
What's proper pussy
What's
management?
proper
Not
pussy
fucking on niggas who don't do shit for you, who letting you be out here down bad and you fucking that nigga. What the fuck? That's poor pussy
What's down
management.
bad? What's
the
down
whole
bad?
economy.
If I'm fucking a nigga
Right.
and he good and he straight and he got his shit together and stuff,
Right.
but I'm over here trying to figure out every day what the fuck I got going on, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that.
Right.
And this nigga fucking, he can call me every day to fuck on me, but
Right.
he know what I got going on,
Right.
but he ain't trying to help at all.
Right.
That's poor pussy management. Why you fucking on that nigga?
So it sounds like you have great pussy management, but horrible mental management. Because why the fuck can't you figure
Why
out what you
not
want
talk-
to do with your life?
Why
I'm just saying, like we adults, why the fuck do I got to figure out what you got? I got to help you get to a better position in life because I want to bust a nut? That's a hell of a responsibility. That's all I'm saying. You keep talking about them in the
I'm
pussy
not
management is
talking
cool,
about
but what
me
about the mental
specifically.
management? You constantly fucked up. I can't figure my man and you just want to just keep fucking and I can't figure out what my bills and I just don't know what's going on and I just, oh my God, and I'm at my boutique, ain't taking off like I thought it was. And ain't nobody subscribed to my OnlyFans and you just gonna keep calling over here trying to fuck without helping me like bitch, that sells.
Oh yeah, he was on her ass. Yeah, straight up.
He was on their ass.
Hey, that boy Chico Bean. What you think about it, man?
I mean, it is a poor mental because I mean, your vagina shouldn't come with a price tag. Was your great granddaddy a pimp? I mean, shit, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying?
But that's how it is nowadays.
Yeah, no.
I mean, real talk. That's how a lot of women feel like that. Well, I wouldn't even say women. A lot of
So why is the dick not allowed to have a price tag?
Because apparently we give it to everybody.
Because you
You know when you a kid and you gotta go drink the water out the
hose?
Because you can't come back in the house.
yeah, don't go back in the house.
people who drunk water out the hose will never get coronavirus. I'm sorry. Goddamn it, I'm
Immune to everything. You're immune to everything.
Look, I done lived in 2 different states. I done visited 4 different states.
Yeah.
I was out in Vegas. We was out in Vegas Halloween weekend.
allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
I was out in.
And baby girl, if you ain't got no liquor, just go ahead and cut your faucet on it. Get you one in for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here we go. Allegedly.
It's gonna give you a head spin.
There you go.
It's gonna give you a
fluoride, motherfucker. I heard.
Nah, but for real, that's probably why a lot of these women now got bad mental management, bro. Drinking that faucet water off the side.
It's a lot of chemicals. People be flushing. People flush their medication. And they, it ain't that
a lot of people don't even got medication because they ain't been to the doctor and know they need to go.
She gonna fail a drug test. You drinking the shit out the water. There's drugs in the water.
Everything in that water.
Shit. Why do I have to be PBS 13 right here to educate y'all motherfuckers? Y'all don't understand that? Okay, are you the woke one?
Listen, I'm 3 shots in.
A price tag has been placed on the vagina. You know, vagina management, you know, so
6-figure nigga.
I mean, it just and we talking about mental state. It just depends on the type of woman because in the hood, I heard the going rate is $40. It's 40.
$40. I mean,
but in more social circles, it might be $1,000.
Ooh, in less social circles, it might be a hamburger and a bag of chips.
So it's definitely a price tag.
But you already
It's always a price
the
tag.
phone bill is always due, first of all, and that's at least $40.
That's that metro.
The going rate in the hood is $40 for vagina. We can all agree.
I can't agree because I don't know. It's $40.
That sounds like it's a little crackhead.
You know what?
Man.
No, because
That's a
look.
little sketchy.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a girl on my Instagram. Every time I be forgetting who she is. Call me on Instagram like that. So like, if I like one of her stories, she be like, "Hey, do you want to pay for a meetup?" And I'm just like,
Oh, that's a bot. Don't
No,
feel
no,
special.
no.
That's a bot.
Yeah, she big and white in Wisconsin. Her name Amber, and she that's exactly who you talking to.
"Is she out here in Dallas?"
Yeah. Her picture out here in Dallas.
Hey,
Shit. Her body belongs to the Lake of Minnetonka. It was purified, and whatever the fuck Prince did, it's out there
all
with
I'm
her.
gonna say is, she talk about paying for a meetup.
It's on you, bitch.
That's on you. Hey, she said pay for a meetup, and I lost interest in that conversation.
Yeah, I would too, man. Shit, I'll meet up.
That's that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like he said, you out here fucking and you ain't got your shit down mentally, trying to figure out what the fuck, how you gonna pay these bills, but you out here trying to fuck on a nigga and then expect that nigga to pay your shit. Like,
Okay, so
You saying that sound like prostitution?
prostitution.
hell yeah.
So y'all
restitution.
So you
tuition.
You remember that red bag that was hanging up on your mama's shower? You remember that? You remember that big plastic bag?
No.
Okay,
That's
so
that country shit.
let me explain to y'all what that bag was. That bag got you school clothes, football uniforms. When you went to the store with your mama and she got that gallon of vinegar, that's what the fuck that was for. You hear me? That paid all the bills.
All the bills.
Mama had that hanging on the shower. That was your ticket. That was your ticket to. That was your ticket to college. You know what I'm saying, me?
Hey,
that was.
What Forrest Gump?
He said, boy, your mama sure care about your education, boy. Do people get offended at the fact that they mama made her use pussy management to get you where you were in life? So why is it such offensive to us when your mama used that big red bag to get the bag?
I think it's cause back then they wasn't so open with it. There wasn't no social media. To
Okay, you can hide.
You can hide it. You know what I'm saying? Only certain people knew.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Just like Frankie on Set It Off.
So
Didn't nobody know she caught that body?
Nobody knew.
Female African American artists who market vagina. So we talking the city girls. The city girls don't sell nachos. They sell vagina.
They do sell nachos.
They sell vagina.
If you're not a 6-figure nigga, it's nachos.
They manage vagina.
I see what you say.
Hey, what about Doja Cat?
I mean, come on. Ooh.
Look, that's a slug. Look.
Oh, you cheating on me?
What about Doja?
Megan, I don't give a fuck.
I ain't seen Megan comment down there yet. So
Bitch,
what
I'm
about?
a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Hey man, we got an audience today.
We got an audience.
We got an audience. We're gonna bring them on a little later. You know what? Because some Knicks is gonna be rolling right now. Because women find the nearest wall and put your back against it. Because that's how you gonna feel this episode. Okay?
Hey, so look,
your back against the wall.
So look, we got a live audience, and yes, we did scan their forehead. So everybody that came through the door, I did like this. You good to come in. Cause you know your mama, you be like, I got a fever. Your mama.
Whatever you want to call it, do you manage it?
Oh, yeah.
Financially?
Financially? When I was younger?
Financially?
Financially, no.
No. Do you manage financially? In the weed department?
When I was young. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I did.
You manage it?
I did. I'm gonna be real. I did. When I was younger, I say like in my teens, like 17, 18, I used to look for females who had bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm being straight up. I used to look for females who had bread.
The only time.
What can she do for me? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
So in California,
just to get what
When it work.
straight up.
In Cali, we call that all on the bitch. But there's plenty of songs y'all know from Cali. Y'all know it's all on the bitch.
It's all on
But like the only time we manage that penis is when it's a big girl and you gotta pay what you weigh.
Whoa.
I'm
not from Cali. What all? I'm not from Cali. So what all is put on the bitch? You tell me all
so first of all, I'm gonna make this clear because if it's all on the bitch, you's a bum ass nigga.
Oh.
So
he didn't want to stand. He stand behind his girl while she paid.
Right.
Yeah, you know the one when they
When they come up from behind, and he be pushing shit in like, baby, I'm gonna get a job one day. We're gonna be.
Yeah, no.
He
He ain't saying that. It's the niggas that be with the big girls during tax season. That's all on the bitch.
Yeah, them big girls be proud about that. Now hold on.
Oh, it's all on the
they
bitch.
proud. Shit, that's their time of the year.
Just because.
Now everybody got their season. That's big girl season. It's known fact from February to April 15th. It's big girl season.
And I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's big girl season.
They say big girls need love too, and I'm gonna tell you like this. On some real shit, you ain't never been loved until you've been loved by a big girl.
Sit your rear in his beard, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Right there. We all understand that penis cannot be financially managed at this table.
Unless
we all agree on that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Unless you paying what you weigh.
But penis can. So vagina
I gotta hold it down.
is financially managed.
you pay.
By being financially managed, is that prostitution?
Prostitution. The definition of prostitution is.
You know about her?
Yeah, of course.
Oh shit! What you
You must have been in Las Vegas.
Hey, shit! You want to know all the parameters of the law? Like, hold on, ladies. Let me read this first.
Hey, when I come to this table, I don't come to play. I have all my facts.
He did his
You know what I'm talking
research.
about?
He did his research. That's what mature married men.
Hey, come on now. All day.
That nigga can't be speaking out of turn because he in the divorce.
He's solidified.
He's solidified. Bro, you know I know you in there, but
Any man that knows the definition of prostitution is solidified.
Every married
He is solidified.
Hey, every married nigga help me look it up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She wrote it down for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, but it's so any sexual activity for to receive payment.
It's prostitution.
It's prostitution.
It's prostitution.
Sexual activity for payment. Prostitution. Okay.
Okay, so you agree with that?
So if you having sex with, you know what I'm saying, she only having sex with you so she can get her bills paid, she can make sure her rent taken care of, and the only way she gonna do that is if she getting payment from you.
Now we walking the fine. We walking the fine line.
Yeah.
Everybody mama had an uncle. Well, everybody had that uncle with your mama. You just show up and when the lights went out and the lights came back on, he was a magician. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had that uncle that you knew. And your mama was like, you be like, we really not your uncle, baby. Uncle was paying bills. So when we want to scream on prostitutes, do we reach back and say, well, mama was doing prostitution, or was it survival? Was it survival?
Hey, you know the old saying.
So when it comes to home, is it survival? And I had a couple uncles come through. And I got a lot of mannerisms from a couple uncles who came through. A couple uncles who came through, I like the fact that he can pull out a lot of money and take care of everybody.
Yeah.
I like that. So I adapted some of that from him.
Okay.
I wanted to take care of everything around me.
I had an uncle like that, but that's my blood uncle.
No. Shot number 2 is brought to you by the one and only big homie, AG. Alright, so my first question, because I got 3 questions today, ladies, and that's it. Because I got to bring somebody else on to answer these questions. So, ladies, who told y'all this is what we want? We talked on the other episode about trophies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Most trophies are average women.
For an average man, yeah. For an average man. Yeah.
Most successful men have average looking women.
Yeah.
There's not too many.
Right.
There's not too many start. There's not a lot of Will and Jaders. There's not a lot of Will and Jaders where they balance each other on looks, talent. It's always an offset.
Okay.
It's always an offset.
A lot, most of the time. Okay.
So
when did they meet these women though? And they
Before they were successful, a lot of the time. That's what he was saying too.
Because they was average men.
He said that
they was average men when they met these average women.
right.
They grew together.
Absolutely
So
not.
like if
You got celebrities who meet average women,
Like who?
and then you end up knowing their names.
like who?
What do you mean, like who? It happens every day.
Nicki Minaj is one.
It happens every day.
It sure does.
Celebrities meet average people, and they turn them up. Ladies, y'all wouldn't have to look at Safari's penis print if it wasn't for Nicki Minaj. Nobody would care who that man is.
Absolutely.
So guess what? It's superstars who introduce you to average people who we look at as stars because they've been somewhere we haven't been. So the first question, ladies, who told y'all we wanted that? We don't want that shit. We want you. You want your nappy head ass. We don't need those. We don't need none. If you have to wash your face, take off every part of your body, and we have to uncover you and unmask you at the end of the day, we don't want you.
Don't want you.
We want that one when we roll over and she got that slobber just hanging, just white, just a little bit right there, and that breath kicking, but you still give her a kiss. That's what we look for. So question number 2. Why do women go out their way to get a butt lift, breast lift, tummy tuck, just to end up with a hood nigga named Jerome? Now, that shit I just named is expensive. That's inexpensive. So whatever management company she had on the vagina, it got her there. So that's a lot of management hours wasted just to get an average hood nigga named Jerome.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the lie that they tell us.
I don't know.
I didn't do this for a man. I did this for myself.
But I asked him a real question.
No, I'm just telling you the excuse that I heard that I feel is bullshit. They say
That's
we don't do
bullshit.
this to look good for y'all. We do this for ourselves.
Who told you this?
It's true.
It's true. It's
Did you hear that? Did
It's
you hear that?
true.
It's true. It's 3 women behind the camera.
So my question number 2 is,
Please, let
my question number 2 is, and I'm gonna go with the majority rule today. So watch how foolish I sound, y'all. So you go out and get a tummy tuck just for you, just for yourself. You go out and get your butt done. You go out and get your teeth fixed. You go out and get all this for you. For you. So, are you lonely or are you seeking a man?
You know how I feel.
Does your man wash his ass to keep you, ladies?
You don't have one.
I'm going on with the majority. So what I've heard from my Offset audience, and we will be on soon.
Right.
They can't.
I hear the rumblings and the rumblings. My number 2 question was, why do you get your tummy tucked, your teeth done, your butt done, where weave?
It's for yourself.
Where we? You do all that for yourself.
Why you got your haircut?
Supposedly.
For women.
I don't believe you just do that.
I'm gonna explain something to y'all if y'all didn't know. Your man couldn't go 3 or 4 days without washing his ass if you wasn't around. We wash our ass for you, ladies. Ladies, when we go to the barber shop, we go for you. Because we'll sit around with this shit nappy as fuck, we don't give a damn. When we go buy outfits, we not in the mirror in the mall like, oh, this gonna look real good for me.
So
no, we don't.
When we go to the mall, we don't even try to clothes on, we just buy the shit.
Because guess what? We know what appeals to women. I'm gonna explain something. When a man buys rims for his car, he's not doing it for his homies. He's doing it to get women.
So when I go get my hair cut, and I go wash my car and clean up my rims. Hold on.
Come on.
Clean my rims. You know what I'm saying? And I got my windows down, I'm cruising. I'm doing that for other women? Or is I'm doing that because I'm in a good spirit and I feel good about myself today? I got a nice wife at the house, I got a family at the house, my bread looking right, and I feel good. Good.
I'm gonna explain something.
Why you gonna pull my car like that? Why you gonna pull my car like that?
I can end there with one statement. When you married, you do what it takes to keep impressing one woman. That's the joy of being married.
Exactly right.
That's the joy of being married. Cause listen to me. Listen to me. You're not married, so listen. You are a representative of that woman when she goes outside.
I know that.
When she make that phone call and they say, "Ooh, I seen your husband out," they like, they ain't say I seen your husband out. He was looking dirty and funky. You are a representation of your wife.
Okay, I know that.
Okay, so that's when it comes to married people. I'm talking to women when I ask this question. They told me, which I don't agree with. I'm gonna explain something to you. No woman ever woke up and said, "You know what? I want a flat stomach for me."
You are not a
No, listen to me. She might. They can come. She might want
Let my man finish his statement. My man finish his statement. Y'all might agree afterwards. Go ahead.
Okay. So apparently, lonely women don't exist. Subconscious women don't exist. And if that's the case, it's a whole Chinese beauty supply on your block.
natural. So what?
That they go.
That doesn't mean that the woman is doing it for a man. That means the woman has insecurities within her own self.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean I'm doing it
So
for
my
you.
question
I'm doing it for me
is,
because it's my
why?
When we talking with females here, you have to be. You can't say one word off, and because you didn't say. You putting it as all women.
You know what? Oh, you know what? I forgot you gotta be literal. You gotta be literal. You gotta be literal. Okay. So let me reel it back. Let me get two of my women followers back. Let me get two of my women followers back. I apologize. So let me reel in 20% of my women viewers who I lost. I lost like 80% of y'all. I'm sorry. So check this out.
He's sorry for real.
I really am. So, when I spoke about women and how they felt, apparently, three black women close to me felt like I was speaking to them directly. Which, if you've been around women, which I don't know women, but I've heard allegedly, women hold themselves accountable for a lot of things. They do.
Do they?
They do.
Do they?
Yes, they absolutely. Women hold themselves accountable.
Do they?
So what I've learned from the backlash and the 80% that left, don't leave, boo. Hold on, wait. Wait.
Reel them back in.
Come back.
Come on, baby, come back.
Come back. I'm sorry. Guess what I want you to do? I want you to know that I love you as you are. I like your natural hair. I like your natural smile. I like your natural body. So don't go fucking that up for somebody you will never get in life. So my third question is, after you've done all that to your body, you got yourself snatched. You went from Rudy's Chicken to NBA parties. That quick. Overnight sensation.
NBA party or NBA young boy party?
No, NBA parties. We're talking baller alert. You know, the sirens are going off.
Yeah, okay.
So since the sirens are going off, ladies, since you done all that to your body, why are you not really a rich man right now? Did you do all that for yourself? I want to know. So let's bring on our first guest. She's gonna answer the first, second, and third question. She's coming. Oh yes, she is.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney.
We do have a brave woman that's gonna step to the stage. Whitney D. Everybody, let's give applause to her.
Hey, DTV.
So my first question is, hey, how you doing?
Hey, brother.
Yeah, right. Okay, good to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Boo.
Hey, baby.
They married.
Hold on, where you shot at?
They
though?
married. That's my.
Oh, I
Hey,
need a shot.
that's a rule. If you step up to this platform,
You gotta take a shot.
yeah, that's your interest fee.
You had a few questions.
I do. Let me ask you again.
Okay.
Let me ask question number one again.
Okay.
Hey.
Let me ask question number one again. So let's take a shot to the ladies coming on. I love the ladies' opinion. I talk a lot of shit.
Shots up.
First question is, who told y'all we wanted a perfect body? A perfect ass, with some perfect titties, some perfect lips. Who told y'all
No stretch
that
marks.
we wanted that?
Well, to be honest,
Shots up.
media, music, and what we see. We didn't, and I'm just saying it from a personal perspective. And you know, my friend can probably tap in on that. Okay, and when I met my husband, he'll tell you I wanted breast implants. Why? Because that was put out there. Well, booty, all of that. Because that's what been put out there for us to say, this is the image of a woman. She has breasts, she has booty, she's this, she's that. And if I'm looking at reflections of what imagery is for me as a woman, that's what I aspire to be. That's just like looking up at your singers, you know what I'm saying? Your
So you saying you
it wasn't a man. Really.
So you saying basically it's basically the way of the world.
It's the way it works, and it's still like that.
It's still like that.
I mean, to be honest with you, all of my growing up, I wore fake little chicken cutlets for my breasts because I didn't have that. I wore fake booty little pads and stuff because that was put out there.
So I'm not speaking about you. I'm speaking of the way of the world. So is the way of not you, but is the way of the world advertising itself to men?
Yeah, come on now.
So the way of the world does what they do for men, right?
The way of the world does what it does to over-sexualize the woman.
For
You
who?
don't see
For
men
who?
being over-sexualized.
No.
Are you serious?
I agree.
I'm
Do
gonna let
you
you go.
Go ahead.
their butts
No,
in
go
videos
ahead.
and talking about a wop?
I agree on this.
Okay?
I agree on this.
Go ahead.
Women are sexualized to a different
Over-sexualized.
platform.
Movies.
Men, your man can be out of shape. Your man can have a bald head. Your man can even have a tooth missing in the front.
And that's fine for
And it's
him.
fine. But a woman can't have that.
You can't have that.
You have to be on point, right?
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Who sexualizes women more, women or men?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a question
That's a question.
that you can't even answer?
It's
When you-
men.
No, not at all.
Men.
Y'all have, okay.
So
you mean-
Cardi B sexualizing. So like, damn.
She has a whole
Yeah, I know, bro. I know, bro.
My,
I know.
3 shots in. But my thing is that, like, growing
I
up,
had a point.
like, growing up,
It be like that sometimes.
it do.
Tone is gonna stay under 3 shots next time.
Yeah, you can't go 3 shots
I'm
over.
gonna stay under 8 because I think we on like
We
8.
might be.
Yeah,
We
Allegedly.
are way more than 3 shots in.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Go ahead and take a shot with me. Allegedly, I'm a soldier. That's why y'all never took the time to ask us because y'all this is the way of the
That's
world.
what we assume. assume.
Assume, okay.
Because like I said, getting with my husband, I was like, yes, I'm going to get breast implants. He was like, no, you're not. And I was like, but in the back of my head, I'm like, but ain't that what you want? Like, I went on for everything. And I mean, seriously, I have one of my close friends here, and we're slim women. You always project, and this is just probably off topic, but slim women, we're always looking at, we're healthy. Oh, we want to be slim and this and that. Or, oh, her skinny self or blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, y'all don't know what we go through as being slim women. I'm 33 years old. And people look at me, I look like I'm 12. I'm 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you.
No, you look of age.
But I
give you 18.
At least 18.
Yeah,
I give her 19. 19.
You see what I'm saying?
19.
So can you imagine as a woman, I'm grown.
Don't
You
do
know
me
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
I want to feel grown. I want to feel like a woman. Well, what's the reflection of a woman? Okay, they have breasts, they have butt, they have this. I'm already intellectual.
That's what you see.
Yeah. So
okay.
if I look at the
So
Cardi B's and Megan
the world has
Stallions,
told you. The world has told you what they think men want.
So
I mean, y'all liking. Y'all clacking
So-
your opinion.
And that's all I was trying to say.
rap about it.
And that's all I was trying to say.
It's not a fantasy.
It's a fantasy because that's what you think a man's fantasy is.
And that's what we
no,
want.
and
We
that's
don't
You
what
wanna be-
said
provide.
yourself, and I was sitting in the audience. You said yourself, sweetness. You had a whole woman that she was slim and had a back booty, but then so what are you still looking?
Because I was going to a strip club for
Okay,
fun.
but let me tell you this though.
I wasn't looking for
Let
nothing.
me finish. When you have what you want, you look no more. I found my husband at the club. I ain't been back because I found what I got. I don't need to keep looking, and that's the same for him. Have you been back, baby?
Nope.
Oh,
But hold on,
okay.
but I got a question though. Hold on, because
Oh.
we're going to keep it real.
Okay.
Would you want to go to a strip club, me and you together?
I will because I'm not insecure about myself.
See,
But will we, so hold on, so will we be going just for the entertainment?
It is, but that's a mind frame. Why are you still living in La La Land when you got the reality right there?
At home.
I don't get that. That's when it comes to, no. Because he's not going to look for me. He got that. He's going to be entertained, and we can both be entertained at that point.
No,
But that's not what you said.
Now, y'all went as a couple. That's what
You
you're
went
talking
with
about.
your girl too.
Okay then, I went with my girl, but if
That's a
I'm
couple.
Your ex.
yeah.
Your ex.
Allegedly. He's single, Megan. Megan, he's single.
And my ex was not you. And when I went to the strip club, I was looking for you.
And why were you looking for her?
Back
What
shots.
makes Cardi B? I mean, what makes Meg?
Look, like I said,
Something you look for.
Get your weapons. What we doing?
Back shots.
What makes Meg something you look
Back
for?
shots.
What makes Meg something you look for?
Listen.
Who didn't take their
So,
shot?
a little old woman like me, okay,
So look.
you asked the question, what makes you think that way?
Party
if all my
foul.
exes,
Party foul.
Time to take a.
You
If
did
you don't know,
that.
you knew this show.
He gotta take a
Party
shot,
foul.
right?
He has to take a shot.
baby,
Yeah,
you
you gotta
dropped
take a
that, you
shot.
fumbled
He
the
has
ball.
to take a
I
shot.
slammed my domino for my 10 points and it.
Baby,
He has to
you
take a
can't
shot.
get
No, whose shot is this?
That's my shot.
That's where the party foul
No,
is.
the
at.
party shot. You was aggressive with that big five.
Hey, I mean,
I'll tell you.
but
you
why was there a
aggressive.
full shot still sitting right here?
Because I was taking in the thought process that people was
I
taking
think you need to
it, and I didn't
do
take a
that,
shot too.
Cause that nigga not making.
I think you need to at least take half of one.
Half of one.
Yeah.
I'll take one for the
Party
culture.
foul. Okay, you guys, if you don't know what a party foul is, it's whenever you knock a drink over because you in party mode and you have to take another shot to clear your brain, to refocus. Party shot.
The whole bottle almost.
But brother, what was your second question? I think I answered.
Second
yours.
question is,
That's good.
That's real good.
why do y'all spend countless of hours getting your body right,
Wearing fake hair, makeup.
wearing fake hair, makeup, eyelashes, and all that, just to end up with somebody else?
Have a show.
Okay, let me ask my wonderful husband over there. Okay, if I came to you like this, would you have said anything to me in the club? Yeah. I had a full head of weave. Okay. I had a hat. Of course, I ain't got no body shot.
He loves your stank
No,
raw. You can't ask him that.
He
question.
didn't know me. He didn't know me.
But you asking me this question?
You know what? Cause now I can ask you
The person
this.
you was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
Like this?
The person you was years ago, because I know your repertoire.
I might need another shot
I
for this
know
outfit.
your caliber.
Listen, so me personally, what again? Because I'm solid. I'm solid. I told you the thing that attracted me to you was your smile. And the version, it wasn't your hair. It wasn't your lashes.
Throw that smile in the circle. Hey, throw that smile in the circle. Hey.
That's what got me to you. But anyways, look, that you had all your teeth. Okay, that's hard to find out here in these streets. Okay, but no. Okay, let's just be real. Okay, to answer your question, the reason why we do that, and you guys scarf and laugh at that, but I just told you guys, growing up the way I grow up and stuff like that, I have to get self together first before I can even think about you. And when I'm good to me and I'm happy with me, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be good to you. So if I was before I met Darren, I felt like a boob job was gonna make me happy because that was me. It was no Darren. It was no Robert. It was no Ricky. It was Whitney saying, when I look in the mirror, I don't like them flat titties. So let me get some more. It wasn't Robert telling me you need some more titties.
So sis, check this out.
It was me.
So what about the women who are more comfortable once they get into a relationship to where they want to blossom? Because we all know the people who get with somebody and then you see the glow up.
Right.
You see the glow up.
Right.
So they weren't focusing on self.
I missed out on somebody that glow.
Well, my thing is glow ups are different. Glow ups are different levels and different things. My glow up was me saying I love myself enough to not get that because he told me I was enough.
So what about this is my question.
Okay.
What about the people who don't see their... I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
Some men see something in a woman that she never saw before.
Right.
Some women see something in a man and he never saw in himself.
Right.
So when they work their magic on each scale, and this person goes from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
Okay.
Those people, this is my question to you.
Okay.
What about those people who need partners to grow and glow? Because everybody's not self-confident to do what they self. Right. Everybody's not as strong as you to want that for themselves.
Right.
But sometimes when you get with somebody and you keep complimenting something on them, then they smile more. I like your smile. They gonna smile all the time.
Right. I mean, that's basically.
So what about the people who get with mates and grow and grow up?
Okay, but what does it have to do with getting plastic surgery?
Because they don't hold on, wait a minute. Because they don't have the confidence that you have to go get plastic surgery. Some people, let me explain something to you. Some people are just content with who they are.
Right.
And it comes a person along. We spoke on good relationships that you glow up.
Okay.
Let's speak on relationships where a man tears you down and he makes you change yourself.
Let's go there.
Where a man looks at you instead of saying I like your smile, he like, yeah, you cute, but I hate your smile.
I had a friend that did that.
So if every day he says, oh, you cute, but I hate your smile.
Okay.
That would make you want to go change your smile, right?
Yeah.
So
because that's again the thing is.
But listen.
Okay.
But you being a strong woman.
Okay.
No man will make you do that because that was something you want to do for yourself first, right?
Yeah, no. But see what you just said. You put another diameter in there. You said this man is saying all this and that. If my husband told me, and let's be real, when he met me, I was Whitney Weaving Wonders. Okay, I was natural up underneath, but the thing is that I loved. What? That was what? He'll tell you. I'll be on the phone with him on Tango before it was the FaceTime all day, and I'm up here and sewing in my own hair. Okay, but I had a lawn full of mane up under there. But the thing is that when I got with him, he was like, "You don't need that. You good?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." I started embracing me. It always gonna be somebody or something that's gonna be telling you something because the thing is that that's that person on the outside looking in. I would be a fool to be like, "Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good."
But that's
like,
the self-confidence you had before you met him.
No.
I'm good without you.
I had that.
I'm good without you.
But I know that if a person is wait a minute. If a person is in my life, okay. First and foremost, I'm spiritual. I'm gonna test the spirit by the spirit, so I know that him coming in my life, he's speaking stuff and saying stuff. It's only for the betterment of me.
We love y'all marriage,
but
we love y'all marriage.
But I'm just saying
before y'all ever spoke to each other, did you have that confidence in yourself?
Yes, but I did have a dude that was telling me that's before I met him that was telling me my breast wasn't big enough, my butt wasn't big enough, and I was like, okay, let me get it done.
Yeah, exactly. And you nurtured her insecurity, which is why y'all should have married together.
You know why?
Right now.
I know I'm single. I'm single, and y'all talking about married people shit.
That's not married.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, because women grow in love.
Yeah.
You told her you love her without that shit. So guess what? She grew confident without that. So without having that, right? So like when you trying to make your woman grow from love, you have to make your woman grow in love. Men, we grow from challenge. Women, they grow from love. Wow. So when you tell a woman, like, if you want your girl to smile more, all you have to say is,
I like to smile.
Baby, I love it when you smile. But where most men fuck up at is when they say, you look better when you smile. You should smile more.
Or
girl. That's a challenge.
That's a presentation.
That's a challenge.
Now
that's a challenge, right? So you got with this man who made you grow as a woman in love. In love. Most people don't get that. Most women don't get that. They get men who don't understand that because most men understand we grow from challenge. That's why do we like video games?
So why do we like sports? So that goes to say some people are naturally.
You made your woman grow in
what
love
I'm getting from Whitney B is some women, not all, are naturally confident to where they do and take care of their own bodies because this is what they want to do. Yeah. So I've been educated. I've been reformed, ladies. I'm getting like 40% of my viewers back home. I've been reformed, ladies. So I understand this. I understand that some women have the confidence to do it themselves and they do it for themselves because they don't need a man.
It's not. You know what? I don't even like that.
Oh, sorry. They don't want a man.
Yes, because I'm like, again, you might want to call me a unicorn. I know what I need. And if I know my position as the woman that I am, I need a man. I'm not nothing without him. But I need that right man. Okay? And that's the only man that we're gonna be willing to change for. We're gonna be rude, we're gonna be stubborn, we're gonna be arrogant, because you're not it. But I guarantee you that one that we find, we're gonna bow down, we're gonna be submissive.
So you
but it's not just every dude.
You are a 5% rarity.
It's not true.
We are speaking for the 95% that sip out the faucet like this.
No.
But what he's saying is there's a bigger majority of women nowadays
that don't have
those
but
morals
you wanna know
like
why?
that anymore.
But you hear that? Morals.
Exactly.
Where are the morals at in this world? Yeah, I got them and I love them. But
we speak. Let's talk to the people who don't have morals.
Okay, let's talk to them.
That's my type.
But see, what why? But why is that put out there in the media? Why? Because low-key, y'all think that is cute.
No,
Shawty is cute. Or what?
For a man, I'm going to answer this question.
Swatty.
No. So on 3 Shots In, what we got to clarify from this day on is we talking to and we speaking generalization. Okay. So in order to keep topics like close, we can't speak on personal. Well, we have in this instance, in this setting, we have to generalize.
Well, I just say broaden your net, because to be honest with you, you'll be surprised of how many of me are out there. But
Absolutely.
The thing is that we don't have representation. Just like in the world, we don't have representation.
Let me tell you something that a man never told you.
That like
we see y'all, and that's who we want. So you agreeing with me?
Y'all are snuffed out.
Y'all think
the men that we see out there like the Cardi B's. Like the Megan Stallion.
Nobody likes that.
You like that.
There's a difference between a man and a woman. Men out here, you know one thing. No man out here wants a Cardi B. You don't want that. You don't want a Megan Stallion. You don't.
That's
a dream. You don't want
that.
it.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
I've never said I wanted a man or a Cardi B.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Shoot your shot, Tone.
Man.
Yeah, get to it. Hold on.
I want you, man. That shit is not a fantasy. Fuck what that nigga talking about.
Who told you?
Which one would you want for yourself? A Meg or
a fucking Meg? Be real.
Come on now.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
This is a good question.
That's wonderful.
We already been saying it all night.
The one you gonna build an empire with.
Remember I told you who was my first woman crush ever as a little boy?
Who?
Foxy Brown.
No.
That was second.
Y'all better be surprised.
I'm thinking this.
Nobody's
gonna get it. If you can get it, if you get what he's about to say, you don't cash that.
So look, my first woman crush ever in life.
Celine.
Oh no! I like that song, but no. I like Titanic, but no. Okay. So Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable was my first.
See that.
I'm a little boy and I love Claire Huxtable.
Stop right there.
But now I'm telling you.
Do you have any Crosby shows now?
You know what I like directly after that? No, we can speak on Claire Huxtable right now. So you saying you prefer Claire Huxtable, right?
As a little boy.
No, listen to me.
Come on now.
Listen to me. So what you just did is inform women that all of us don't want a man.
Yeah. We talked about this. I like alpha females, and both of them are alpha females. If y'all don't want to admit that Claire Huxtable was an alpha female.
She was definitely not an
Claire Huxtable. Submitted to Bill.
So alpha female can't submit.
No.
She can, but Claire Huxtable was.
Hold on, wait a minute. An alpha
female takes control.
Not to her husband. She submitted.
I know alpha females,
but look. What Tone said, put Claire Huxtable in a room full of women. She's gonna be an alpha female in that room. But put in a room with her husband, Bill, she ain't gonna come off like that.
You talking about alpha female and alpha male? Alpha female and alpha male have two different functions. That's why we have an alpha female and why we have an alpha male. You see what I'm saying? You talking about two alphas in a fucking room. She is an alpha female and he's an alpha male. So she will submit to him. And you know why she will submit to him? Because he proved himself to be an alpha male.
They don't have that. They don't have college courses to teach you how to submit in the presence of a real man. Y'all niggas got to pay attention to a whole energy when she around you. If a bitch act like a whole nigga in your presence, that's not the bitch for you. Females get soft in the midst of alpha niggas that they feel like it's that nigga. If you around a bitch and she jump at you and talk to you like you just one of her homegirls or her little brother, bro, that's not the bitch for you. Y'all wife bitches that treat y'all like they little brother. They be calling you bro and shit, trying you and shit, telling you better hurry up, talking to you any kind of way, telling all your business and shit. She got no submissive energy towards you, bro, at all. None. So it don't matter how many of her bills you pay. It don't matter how fat her ass is, how many times you done hit it raw, if them kids your kids or not. If a hoe don't have no submissive energy towards you as a man, you ain't really her motherfucking man anyway. And that's a lot of the problem that you niggas having in y'all life. These hoes is handling y'all like bitches. You ain't supposed to take a bitch serious that don't take you serious as a man. And if a hoe don't understand the importance of submission in the presence of a man, that ain't the bitch for you, bro.
I did say that though. We not gonna get into female.
That's right.
That's
She is.
That's true.
She is.
Okay.
You told she's not an alpha compared to him.
You're absolutely right. His shot will prove my point right now, so I'm gonna leave it alone. What I'm telling to women right now, from a male's perspective, which you know nothing about, I'm sorry.
I mean,
wait.
We know.
No, okay. I'm speaking from a male's perspective.
Y'all don't know us.
It's three males right here, so majority of rule. Three males right here.
It's even.
Three males right here.
Three alpha.
You got three alpha women.
But again,
three males right here.
what happens when you put an alpha male and an alpha female in the
Whatever.
room at the same time?
Go ahead.
I'm done.
The alpha
I'm 3 shots out. Bye.
My shot of the day is done.
We appreciate it.
I love y'all.
My shot of the day is done.
I love y'all.
Please just of course.
All right, you from don't know what he talking about.
Y'all didn't want to take. Y'all made me take a shot, so we gonna take this shot.
Oh,
which
man.
I still got some on from the last one because nigga on.
You gone.
Third shot of the day, what you got, Tom?
It's finna
We
get
taking shots, sir. We pouring up.
Yeah, what you got? Pour us up. It's on you. You gotta pour us a third shot. Third shot of the day, brought to you by Backshot Tone, hashtag Stepdad Tone, hashtag Provolone Tone, hashtag Fantasy Tone,
Hashtag School Zone Tone.
School Zone Tone, yeah. Fantasy Tone, Problematic Tone. Y'all been Problematic Tone tonight, yeah.
So no, Problematic Tone about to pop up. We had a whole nother thing.
Shots up. Third shot of the day. Tone, what you got for us, man?
Man, I was gonna have two, but we been ran so long, we only gonna do this one. My thing is, women are not better communicators than men. They are better arguers than men. Fact.
Big facts.
Big facts.
Hey, if y'all rewind that clip, Oh, she gone. I'm sorry. Where's she going? Where's she going?
Oh, cause she got here, huh?
Yeah.
Women are better.
Women are not better communicators than men. They are better arguers than men.
You know they say they always say women communicate better than men.
That's what they say. That's a falsity.
I disagree. But I'll take a back seat on this. I disagree.
You disagree with what?
I
Men
disagree.
being better communicators?
I disagree with the fact that women are better arguers and men are better communicators. I disagree.
Come on.
Okay.
I really do.
That's good. So we need.
I'll take the back seat on that one. Y'all go ahead. Yeah, I'll take the back seat. Y'all go ahead.
So
we're gonna get our point of view. We're gonna have to bring one of them for this one too.
We're gonna bring a couple of women out, I believe. So go ahead, Soup. Go ahead.
I agree. Easy.
Yeah.
And I think it goes back to a lot of women in general are, a lot of times they act off of emotion. Men are logical thinkers. So if a woman is gonna, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to communication, we gonna get out our point because we already thought it through. You know what I'm saying? We thought our point through. The woman is a lot of times is acting off of emotion. So she will continue to argue with you, but you're like, hold on, wait a minute, you talking about this, and the third, we talking about this, so we trying to map it all out. Hold on, wait, you said you got a problem with this, so let's talk to this topic right here. But a woman, she'll touch this topic right here, then in the same sentence, she on this topic, and then in the next sentence, that's where it becomes an argument. It's not logical to a man anymore at that point. We logical thinkers.
And we don't want to argue.
We logical thinkers, bro.
We will, but we don't want to.
We'll stop a woman. We'll stop a woman mid sentence. Yeah, we gonna lose. We'll stop a woman mid sentence and tell her, hold on, wait, let's stay on track because our minds don't operate like that. We want to make sure everything that we talk about makes sense. If it don't make sense, it's because it's not logical. So it becomes an argument. So is a woman really communicating her point when she's emotionally feeling a certain type of way? A lot of times she's not. She feel like she is, but she let her emotions take the front seat and have her real valid points are sitting in the back seat. So are you really a good communicator or are you a better artist?
So me and Soup agree, but we have two different point of views, and God damn it, I need my team.
You finally got some money, god damn.
So how I feel about it, right, is why men are better communicators and why women are better arguers, right? So you get like that 10-page text message from your chick, right? She got like 39 points. So she got 39 issues in these 10 text messages, right? We as men, we start putting bulletins. Okay, this point, that point, that point. We want to say, okay, let's talk. Like, I'm only going to text you back about one point at a time because that's how I feel we should communicate, right? So you got 39 points. I'm going to address one until we get control of that one, and then we solve that one and move to the next one. And as men, we want to communicate. And we want to knock this shit out. We want to get to the bottom of all 39 of your points, right? So when we text you back, we only talk about one point. And then you get upset because we talked about just that one point and you got 38 other points, right? So it's like, I want to communicate. I want to talk to you. Let's solve this shit one point at a time. But y'all want to solve all points at a time, which leads to an argument. And as men, like, we can, as a man, I can't win an argument against a female. Not at all.
Even when you win, you lose. What they say on White Man Can't Tell. You win, son? No. That was fine. When you win, you lose, but when you lose, you actually win.
Yeah, so like I said, men, we try to communicate a totally different way. We wanna solve the issue. We don't want to argue about it. We want to logically talk about this shit one point at a time and solve all your issues in one conversation. But we're not allowed to do that because you want to talk about all the topics at one time.
Which we already know.
Like, I know y'all saying that,
I know y'all saying that, but I can show y'all some text messages that prove otherwise.
Those are women that you are involved with.
So,
Allegedly.
allegedly. So I disagree, and I totally disagree.
Ooh, come on, Brittany. You gotta
When
be
I rationalize as a 37-year-old man,
Thank you.
I cannot assess my personal opinion in rationalization. So if you brave enough to speak and say women argue better, that's false. Because when listen to me. When your mother goes off on you. Now, I'm gonna take you from adolescent to a grown man. I'm gonna take every aspect of life real quick, and I can do this in 1 minute. When your mother goes off on you, when your mother, however you want to say, nags, argues at you, she's communicating with you. When your mother communicates with you and tell you to get your fat ass up and go do this, that's a communication. It's not an argument. So why, when it applies to you as a male? Oh wait, I'm gonna interrupt you. So why?
I didn't say goddamn thing.
So why when it applies to you as a male at your age, the same thing that your mama might have did, the woman you with, all of a sudden it's an argument. Now, wait, I didn't interrupt nobody. So now that's communication in a different form. Every form of communication is not an argument.
Okay.
So that an argument saying we communicating is a personal opinion. Because now let's fast forward. I took you from a childhood, I took you to a grown man with a girl, and I'm taking you to a grown man with a daughter. Your daughter. No, listen to me.
This is a subject I don't have nothing on because I don't have no kids.
So don't worry. You got kids.
I gotta shut the fuck up and listen.
Yes.
So I took you from an adolescent and showed you that when your mama had something to say, you wouldn't dare look at your mama and say you don't know how to communicate. You got your ass whooped. Right. So now you fast forward to a grown man with a woman, and you tell her your communication form is an argument. That's not a fair assessment. So now you might not relate. Now you had a girlfriend, you relate to that.
Yeah.
Now so what about?
Come on,
now let's take it to your daughter. You don't have one, so you got kids, so you know.
And a daughter.
We can relate. So let's take it to a daughter. Your daughter does not articulate well. Your daughter comes across brash. You wouldn't dismiss your daughter and side with her boyfriend and say, my daughter don't know how to communicate, all she do is argue.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't belittle your child like that. So, in order to say a woman argues better, is wrong. Because I'm a man. And I argue good as fuck. I do.
Yeah, I'm a unicorn.
I argue very good. And guess what? So let me take you back to my.
It's a debate.
And I'm gonna bring it back. And I'm gonna
debate is an argument.
Damn
You
nerd.
gotta choose sides. Right?
Damn nerd.
You agree with it or not?
Mic check.
Go ahead. Preach, brother. Preach. Keep preaching, man.
So let me take you full circle. So now I gave you that perspective. Let me bring you full circle.
Yeah.
So since you a male, and you communicate better than a woman, right? So let's go back to adolescence. You communicate better than your mother who's teaching you? Wait. You communicate better than your mother who's teaching you? She's teaching you. So now, let's go back. Now we on a relationship. We at your age right now. You with a woman. You with a woman, right?
You learned that she's growing up.
And
So you didn't have good communication growing up.
you feel like you communicate better than her,
Or if you don't do this,
which will create an argument in her because they're argumentative, right? So then you fast forward to back to having a daughter. Now it's time for you to communicate with your daughter. Your daughter has an issue and she's sitting face to face with you. So instead of you hearing what she got to say, you dismissing her by saying, you just a good arguer because I communicate better. That's not a fair assessment.
Okay. Now I'm gonna break it down to you, right?
Now, why do I have to have the same relationship with my mother that I have with my wife?
Because they're
Or my
women.
woman?
Yeah.
Because they're women.
That's teaching you how to do with a woman.
Yes,
time out.
They're women.
Time out. The relationship you have with your mom and your child is different from when you're a grown ass man.
It reflects what you do as a grown ass man.
Not necessarily.
It does. How you were raised is what you attract to.
Yeah.
I'm explaining something to you. I'm explaining something. How you were raised. Listen, if your mother was a hard-working woman
Come on now.
who handled business, you are more likely to look for a woman who's hard-working and handle business.
Come on now.
If your mama in the street and she got, hold on, listen. If your mama is a street and she has street mentality, then you will be more susceptible because that's what's logical to you.
Yeah.
So when it comes to your daughter, what category would you put her in?
See, now you talking about separate
No, it's the
relationships.
same.
No. Time out.
They all women.
It
We're
is.
speaking of women.
It is women, but the relationship I have with my mom, even as a grown man, if my mom is wrong, I'm not gonna correct my mom.
Why not? You correct your daughter.
And your
That's your girl. That's your girl.
That's different. No, that's different.
I'm not gonna correct my
I'm not gonna correct my how I correct my mom and how I communicate with my mom is different. How I communicate with my woman, how I communicate with my woman is how I communicate different with my daughter. You see what I'm saying? Like, how you correct a grown-ass woman is not how you correct a child. You correct a woman, that's why
You right. You know what? You wrong. Guess what? So this is what it is. That same woman in a relationship you trying to correct, now let me blend all this together for you. You got a daughter in the fucking room right there with you. So you rather tell your wife in front of your daughter. Listen to me. No. You gotta listen to me now. Because I'm going off what you said.
Well,
You said you wouldn't correct your mama because that's different. But you said you'll correct your girlfriend because that's different.
Yeah,
so guess what?
I have a different relationship with my girl than I do with my mom.
I hear that.
If my mom is wrong, if my mom if my mom is wrong, I'm not gonna argue with my mom and tell my mom. I'm not gonna communicate or argue with my mom and tell my mom she's wrong.
well, you don't know how to communicate.
I'm gonna chop that up.
Cause I tell
Mama, you right. Mama, you right.
So,
Mama, you right.
So you make no sense. So you make no sense at this point. You said women.
Yes.
You said women.
You did. Yeah,
So your mama is a woman, regardless of the fact of who she is.
If something needs to be done, this is what needs to be done, and it has to be. You gotta tell this other. You gotta communicate this to this person step by step to get this done. It has to be done. Who's gonna communicate that better? Do you feel like you, as a man, an alpha male, will be able to communicate that better when everything go as planned, or do you feel like a female will communicate that better and everything go as planned?
Let me answer. Don't interrupt me. Let me answer. Don't interrupt. It's this simple. It's this simple. If a woman is telling me how to cook a cake that I never cooked before, when she gives me the guidelines, she's gonna communicate that better. So in that aspect, a woman is gonna communicate certain things better than a man. So like I'm saying, it's not fair to say one does and the other one doesn't. If you a man and you correct your woman, and your woman in a situation where she has to understand that you have more direction. She might communicate it to you, but you don't understand it. But in that instance, she's a better communicator. You will argue her to say, well, why you don't do it this way? And she'll say, well, you don't understand because you're not. So when it comes to certain women, like I was saying, when you say women, you got to speak on every aspect of women. Because my daughter is a woman. She's just not a child. So when I look at a woman, her boyfriend could never come to me and say, all she do is argue, and I agree with him because I'm a man. No.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, my relationship with my mom is different with my relationship as with my wife.
Let's go back to your question. You said all women argue better and men communicate better.
What you say?
I said women are not better communicators than men.
That's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Women are not better communicators than men. They're better arguers. It's
It's still seen.
You know what? I guess I didn't give a pretense in this because
So I didn't agree.
So no,
I didn't agree.
Yeah. No,
It's cool that I didn't, but I didn't agree.
No, and I feel everything you was saying.
So shot number 3, I don't agree, but I respectfully disagree with my man, and I understand that, you know, he doesn't have a daughter. He has certain opinions. Me, this time, I have a mother, I have a wife, and I have daughters, who I have to teach them different things about being a woman as a man. So I can't tell her, you just gonna be good at arguing. You should shut the fuck up and just let a man.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say you said that. Y'all gotta let me talk. Okay, well, let me talk. So I can't look. Okay, I can't look at my daughter and tell her off the third shot that I can't look and say, baby girl, women just argue better and men communicate better. She will disprove me, and when she comes back at me, what if she's not argumentative? That disproves everything I said. What if she communicates correctly and effectively to me, which makes it non-argumentative? So that point is not valid to me because I've been around women and I've taught women how to communicate.
You taught them how to communicate, so that means you was a better communicator than that woman.
Listen. Let me say something. Because as a father, I teach them to be better than me.
Okay. I'll give you that.
So if I'm teaching you to not be, I'm teaching you not to be me. Like I said, I can argue all day. But
can you communicate? You can.
Listen to me. No,
let me ask you
I dictate. I'm gonna speak on for me. I dictate. I'm a dictator. When I bark up at my boys and my kids, I dictate. I don't communicate with them.
That's what children know.
Exactly.
So
listen. I'm gonna take you back full circle.
You dictate with your wife and your mom?
I'm gonna take you back full circle.
Okay.
When it comes to my woman, my wife, I might dictate, but she don't receive it as that. She might receive that as argumentative. So who's the argumentative one out? Me? Because now she's ready to communicate and I'm dictating. So I'm argumentative. When it goes to your mama, okay, the respect is there for mama. We look at mama like, I can't question you. But guess what? It's some men out here who know how to communicate with their mama. Who mama is not always right. Mama is not always right.
No, she's not.
And you might not as a man tell her she wrong, but it's a way to communicate that to your mama that you are wrong, mama, without arguing with her.
I actually just did that.
So that's why I come from. That's why I
a real story. It just happened to me. I'm glad you brought it up because that just happened. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she said something and it kind of rubbed my wife the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then I had to talk to my mom, you know, and I knew off top she wasn't gonna take it right because my mom, she ain't used to somebody, especially not her kids,
Exactly.
anything she say. But it came to the point where, you know, I had to let them know, hey, you know, you was wrong for that. And
but did you communicate or argue with you?
I communicated.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I communicated.
Exactly.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it came to a point where it's like 2-3 days went by and she sent a text message, you know what, you was right. And, you know, I apologize.
So by you communicating, she didn't argue. Which means that she wasn't a better arguer, right?
But initially she did. She was arguing.
Initially, right?
When she should have just communicated how her feelings were.
What if her form of communication is an argument? And she don't see it as an argument?
That's most of the cases.
Exactly. So I can't generalize and say women argue better. I can't agree with that one.
I feel
it's a harsh statement.
It is a harsh statement.
It's not a valid statement.
Okay, so if a man has a problem,
that's opinion.
If a man has a problem with his girl, let's just say a man has a problem with his girl's cooking. The man is going to communicate. It's hard. However he's going to do it, but he's going to communicate, hey, this is my problem, and, you know, hopefully we can resolve it. If a woman has a problem with something that you're doing, a lot of the times it's going to be, well, it's this, and then it's this, and then it's this.
Alright, so I'm gonna wrap up the shots like this.
No.
Right now.
No, we can't wrap
it up. No. Right now, I understand what y'all saying, but them personal views. When you speak from a generalized view, y'all are speaking chauvinist. Y'all
It
are
is.
speaking.
let's bring
Wait. Hold on,
It
listen. Yeah, we gonna bring them in. Definitely. But y'all are speaking chauvinist. Right now, you just telling me that a man would never argue because he would just communicate.
Yeah.
No.
said that.
I'm not talking about you. You want to argue about you. We're not talking about you. I'm talking about, okay, well, you want to argue, let's argue the chauvinist standpoint. Start there.
You want me to argue as a chauvinist?
No, I didn't ask you that. I said the chauvinist standpoint of that
I'm
man.
not a chauvinist, so I can't argue.
Okay, this is simple. Does a man argue with a woman? Does a woman communicate with a man? Okay, so a man argues with a woman and a woman communicates with a man, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
So I can't agree with just a woman being a better arguer. I can't.
I get your standpoint. You pretty much saying it works both ways.
It depends on how you was taught.
There's no
How you were taught. If you saw your mama being argumentative, you might take that as, that's my way to get my point across. If you see your mother as a communicator, you say, well, that might be my way to get my point across.
Come on now.
So it's all about, that's why I took you full circle. First it starts at home, then what reflects at home goes to a relationship, and what happens in a relationship reflects on kids. And
That's a fact. Because I never saw my parents argue at all.
That's real.
That's real. Come on now.
So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, right now I had to bag out of the stadium because they was grabbing their nuts and they was spitting on the floor and they was beating on their chest and being barbaric and shit, and I wasn't with it. I left the caveman club at home on this shot. So guess what? You need a lady's perspective on this.
Got to.
Now this is what I want to see because I'm not with them. Is this lady about to communicate or is this lady about to argue? We about to find out right now. Right now. Let's go.
Listen, before we bring her up though, right? Did he change your mind?
Did he change my mind?
Did he change?
He make me look at it a different way. As far as it works both ways.
I wanna. You changed my mind.
I'm gonna change my mind.
You changed your mind.
No, I'm gonna
say what?
I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
He gotta go to sleep tonight. Yeah.
I don't have
That's a smart man.
I don't have to
smart man.
You changed your mind?
Me changing my mind don't mean nothing to shit that I got going on, but I do change my mind because my man expressed himself, and I think that's something that this show needs. I think that's that's something what we just brought to this table right now, where this man just spoke. Men and women have different languages. Maybe you're not saying it in a language that I understand. He just put it in a man's perspective that I could understand.
Alright, world, guess what? We got a woman's perspective today. So y'all get when that neck y'all on finally has a voice. Retalia, Supernatural Cosmetics.
They bring all that energy.
Big energy. Now I'm done arguing for y'all women because a woman is present. And I got 80% of my women fans. There you go.
So what percent you trying to get?
Now here's the same question you present to her. And let's hear a woman's.
I forgot.
Women. No, I said women are not better communicators than men. They are better arguers than men.
What's your points on that?
Wow.
No interruptions. Wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
You got the flow.
I definitely disagree with that. Communication is something that I know as a woman that I do well. I'm very articulate. I know how to project, and I don't direct. When I'm speaking to a male, I know how to, be straightforward, be honest, and be upfront. But not belittle him and make him feel less than. So I don't believe that that's considered arguing when you are doing those things, when you are exuding those type of qualities as a woman.
Okay.
I mean, and just
why do we take it as argument?
You know,
that's a good question.
Now that I hear that coming from her,
come on now.
Why do we take a strong woman who has a strong standpoint to be argumentative?
Because it's your ego. That's what it is.
No, what it goes down to is and I'm gonna answer this question because you asked it. It goes back to the angry black woman.
That stereotype.
When she has an opinion,
I hate that stereotype.
it's not to be heard. It's looked at as an argument. So how do you feel as a woman to when a man says you argue better and you just communicate? Do you feel like an angry black woman?
Because I have heard that before. I've been in a relationship when a guy would tell me all you do is argue. When I wasn't arguing with him, I was trying to pull the best out of him. Because like I believe there was Super said that certain women see certain things in a man. You know, and I said it before we were recording. I am a womb man. When you bring something to me, my womb is set to multiply it. I'm fertile enough to push something out of you that you don't even see that you have. So I was dating a guy. He was telling me all you do is argue. 2 years later, he came back because he had to get with somebody that really wasn't pulling nothing up out of him. And he had to come back and say,
What's
you know
his name?
what? We ain't putting
We not always says tag him.
No communication. No argument.
And he had to come back and he had to tell me, he was like, I looked at it as you was arguing with me, but really you was just trying to tell me what, you was trying to get me to recognize what was in me. You was trying to get the best out of me.
Yeah.
You wasn't arguing with me, and I was like, I've been telling you that the whole time when we was together. This is not an argument.
Did he have a place to stay when he came in?
Because that does matter.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
You know, once it's over with me, it's over. You know, ain't no coming back. I don't care.
Ain't no part two. Ain't no remix.
Let me reel that back to kind of what I was saying. Do you think that? Because what I think where the disconnect is presentation.
Absolutely.
I think the disconnect is presentation. When someone feels so strongly about something and they see something in you and they see that you're just not getting it. It gets to a point where you get frustrated, kind of like that owner who came out. He was frustrated. I don't need to get up out
for your point. Or that doctor for your point, he got frustrated.
It comes to a point where it is a little frustration. So the presentation, everything you saying may be 100% true and valid, but the presentation was wrong.
So I had y'all back in that aspect. So what I feel honestly is, like my man Super said, how you perceive it individually. Everybody knows Africans, right? Africans can be talking normally across the street and it sounds like they fucking arguing.
White people be like, they arguing, like they just over there having fun.
Exactly.
So look,
that's a rational statement that it has to do with your personal views on women.
Yeah. Come on. No. Okay, and this
it really has to do with your personal views. Because like you said, the person who looked across the street and saw them talking, and you might say, oh, they're just arguing. When it comes to this point, you're not saying they're just arguing. You're saying they are arguing, and then we call the police is the problem. And the police get there, and they like, we were just playing.
First of all, I'm not calling the police on nobody. Especially not nobody black. So like,
that statement to me, and that statement to me is your personal perception of a woman when they express themselves.
Not necessarily, because there's women that I've dealt with that know how to communicate. I can understand. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Not personal.
No. Like in general, most women that I've dealt with argue. They don't communicate. And I'm a communicator. I'm a very good communicator. I want to communicate before I argue. You know me, I'm laid back. You see the type of women I date, laid back. There ain't no arguments there. So when I make that statement, it's not necessarily. It might be my personal perspective, because that's what I was.
And you got the right to do that, goddammit. You on 3 shots in.
Yeah.
That's what you do here.
And like I said, and back to what you said, it's all about how you come across. Now, one of the things that I live by, right? This is one of my personal things that I live by every fucking day. honesty without compassion is cruelty. That's one of the things that I live by, right? So I had an ex. She had everybody's best interest at heart.
What's her name?
I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh, I'm
not gonna say her name. I had an ex. She had everybody's personal interest at heart, and I could see it in her. She was a good person, but how she comes across was totally nobody could accept it because it was too brash. It was too harsh.
What's her name?
Nah. so like, it's not like
I'm just trying to hook them two up. She had a dude and you had a chick. Let's get them together. Let's play matchmaker and get them together. That'd be a perfect match.
Megan, no. This is a very attractive woman.
Okay, Megan.
Anyway, but like I said, anyway, like I said, man, cruelty is compassion. Like you said, how you come across it. Perception is reality, right? And a lot of men, they might say that you're argumentative because they're on some bullshit. They don't like, no, for real. A lot of men will say a woman.
Nigga, you just said women are argumentative.
I didn't say they was argumentative.
You said they argue better, right?
Yeah.
So how you go back to?
I'm not backpedaling
right now.
Because she's sitting there.
Because he's attractive.
First of all,
and she smells good too.
I just found out she smells good.
What you got? Anything else you got to say to wrap up the show today?
I mean, I know we've been here for a long time, guys. I appreciate the opportunity. You guys check out Supernatural Cosmetics LLC.
Hey, y'all check that out. Hey, you got some girl shit back?
Cosmetics.
Okay.
Did I win the ladies back today?
You did.
He did.
You did.
Like I said, hey.
Any woman that does hair restoration and Alright, everybody. It's been 3 shots in. It's the one and only big homie here with our special guest,
Britannia.
Supernatural Cosmetics. Y'all please check out. We support black businesses. We love black women. We love women who have inputs. We are not chauvinist here. We just been drinking, and as you see, the whole bottle is gone. The bottle is gone.
Unlike that, Jordan.
Unlike your auntie and uncles and shit, we ain't have a fight. We communicated. We might have argued, but guess what? We still communicated. It's a form of communication. So we all agree on that.
Yeah, we all agree.
Let's make 3 shots in to one and only big homie, AG.
Hey, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Super.
Woo! And it's your boy Antonius Maximus. Damn, I missed that. No, we gonna leave that. We gonna leave that. You threw it off the backboard and I was all like, I thought you were gonna lay it up. So anyway, it's your boy Antonius Maximus and we out here. Yeah, heard?
3 shots in. Bang.
Brown or white,
Hen or gin.
Everybody tell the truth
when you 3 shots in.